Hi everybody, very exciting video for you today. This is not a scrapbook. It says scrapbook, but it's actually got black paper in it, and I use it for swatching out my metallic colours, watercolours and all the rest of it. And it might give you a clue as to what I've got today. I do like to try the majority of my supplies on both white watercolour paper and black watercolour paper, or black paper. This is not watercolour paper in here, it's just quite heavy craft paper. So what is it that I've got to show you today, you might be asking? Well, I've been looking out for this for ages, and I've seen quite a few videos on it. It looked very interesting, and I have got a lot of the other paints in this range. So I'm just going to move this book out of the way. I'm going to fold it over so that it's ready for in a minute. I've got the white paper there, I've got my water, I've got my paint brushes, and today's surprise supply is this. It's the Gansai Tambi Granulating Colours. And I first saw these about 2 months ago, I think. I kept looking for them everywhere and they were out of stock. They were in stock on eBay for a while, but they were very expensive and the shipping was expensive. And then I just happened to notice day before yesterday that they were on Amazon UK. And I paid, I think it was £20 for these. So, if you've not seen them, they are granulating watercolours. They come in 5 colours and then you get 1 spare pan. And I think that's actually meant to be, well, there it goes, tells you there in case you don't know. It's used for dissolving the colours in water. Now, from the videos that I've seen, the best way to get results with these watercolours is to use a lot of water and let them kind of fester for a little minute in the water, and then you get the granulation, which I'm still new to this, but I've learned is when the colours kind of separate out. So let's look at the names of the colours. They all do look remarkably similar. They are kind of more reddy brown. The light's not really picking them up properly. So we've got Aurora Red, Aurora Pink, Aurora Orange, Aurora Blue, and Aurora Violet. So first thing I'm going to do is get my little pipette and dab a little bit of water on each of them. Well, might be a bit too much water. Get a bit heavy-handed. What else can I tell you? This is a cardboard box, and a couple of, well, 3 years ago now, I did get some metallic watercolour paints in one of these cardboard boxes, and I can tell you it's not a problem as long as you keep the water and the paint within the actual pans. So there's what they look like after a bit of water being added. The violet, you can definitely see the violet on top. The blue, there's a little bit of blue coming out there. The orange, well, it looked orange anyway. Pink, I suppose there's a little bit, and then that's the red. So, oh, actually, look, you can see the blue. Can you see that now? The purple's, the violet's definitely purple now. That's got definite blue in it. So, shall we get a paintbrush and see what happens? I might just use this one. So should I start with the violet? I keep wanting to call it purple because it just looks so purple on there. And let me zoom you down. Zoom that down. There we go. See a little bit of the, yeah, the water's still clear. So let's mix this up a bit. That is just looking such a different colour to what it looked like originally. And I have got way too much water in here. I have got a little mixing palette as well here, so spillage in aisle 3, clean up. Oh, you didn't see that, did you? I spilt it on the side of the wells. Let me move this book out of the way first. I think I put too much water in. But I believe with these, the idea is that you use a lot of water and you just let them do their stuff. I'm going to zoom out a bit more, sorry everybody. There we go. So that's the violet. Let's go for the blue next. Oh yeah, this one's much thicker. I mustn't have used as much water on this one. I'm going to go this way. There we go. Oh, I can definitely see blue in there. See what happens when we water it out a bit more. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Let's see what I can do with this one now. Oh, yes. Oh, these are lovely. So we're on to the orange next. Yeah, I think I put way too much water in that violet one. The good thing about putting it in this pan though is that if it dries I can always just re-wet it and then, oh, orange and green, yum. These may not show up on the black paper. I think I confused in my head that they were metallic, but not. But they might still show up and do nice things. So that's the orange, the pink next. Oh, could that go really pink? Well, not pink, but red, pink. Well, I don't know what the red's going to do. Oh, didn't put any in the thing there. Look at that now, that's looking lovely. Well, they're all looking lovely. I am so far very pleased with these. What will I be painting with them, I hear you ask? Very good question, I don't know. Probably just do some abstract painting-y type things. It would be interesting to see how they blend in with each other. So this is the red. And these are not going to be for you if you want just a flat colour, because you can see them separating out. So let's see what goes on when we kind of end up getting them all mixed in together. This paper is from a Scrawler box, which is a UK subscription box. Just a little A5 pad of paper. Nice green there. Now, what I haven't done is to see how they travel in water. So let me wet this patch here. That's good and wet. I think if you're putting it into a palette like I've done there, the important thing will be, oh wow, check that out. Like, kind of like fireworks. See if I've got some, yeah, I think that's all still very runny in there, but let's just see. You can really see the separation there now. I'm just going to go up here a bit as well, and down here a bit, to make sure they've each got their own little place. So that was the violet. So yeah, as I was saying, I think if you put them into a palette, you will have to keep making sure that you mix it up, because it looks to me, I'll pick it up in a minute and show you. It looks to me as if the colours are definitely separating out there in the palette. So the violet went mad on the spreading out. The blue, Aurora blue, not so much. This is the Aurora orange. Let's see what this does. It's still wet enough. Another brush. Actually, I wonder if that violet spread out so much because it was much more watery than the other one. So that's the orange. Let's see the pink next. Go work quickly with this. Oh, that was a big dollop I put on there. And then the red. Lodge that down there. Look at that go. So I'm going to put that to one side and let it dry. It looks amazing already, I can tell you. And let's get the black paper out. So I really don't know why. That makes why I got it in my head that I needed to try these on black paper. I think, like I say, I must have thought that they were metallic paints. So this is watercolour paper. Sorry, this is not watercolour paper. This is just thick craft paper. So they are quite opaque. I don't know if they'll do the granulation separation thing, but worth a try. And see how bright they look? So that was the orange. Next is the pink. I think I may be using this a bit thicker than I did on the other one. I'll come in a minute and put some more water. Oh, I've forgotten what's on the other side of this page, actually. Never mind. It's only a swatch book, this one, really. I might have a couple of painting-y paintings in. Right. Shall I just leave them? Shall I do the same as I did on that one? But I'm going to do that. I need to change my water. Let's look at the ones on the black paper first. You can see some shininess, I think. It makes it look wet, but it's not. Look, it's absolutely bone dry. So I think where the paint is a bit thicker, you do get the shininess, and then it's quite matte in the bits where there's not so much paint. It's not rubbing off on my hands, you can see that. You can't really see the granulation on this. There might be like a little bit there around the edge, but you can't really see the same colour separation. However, I wonder if I've got a white pen handy. I've got a silver and a gold kind of colour. I think these are uni balls, and you could quite easily go over and just do some line art on the top. Oh, sorry. See if the gold, so the silver shows up well. I would, oh, this one's going to show up well as well. Let's do slightly different petals on this one. I would imagine that a white pen would show up just as well. So that would be a fun idea to try. So, oh, uh-oh, as my grandniece would say, uh-oh. I didn't wait until the gold had dried, so I've smudged it a bit. You might have to just be a bit more patient. I'm just going to turn you round because there's a black, oh no, he's gone. So that's the black paper. Let me put that there. Are you ready for a lovely surprise? This is on the white paper. I'm going to stand up so I can make sure that you're getting the full benefit. Now, in here, it is, look at those colour separations. It's very pink, like almost fluorescent pink in there, and blue. So that's the violet. This one is the orange, and you can see that there's kind of bluey green colours in there. Very nice. This one, oh sorry, no, that was the blue. Sorry, that was the Aurora blue. This is the orange, and in the orange is kind of like a bluey kind of colour, like a teal coppery kind of colour. Very nice. Then this one is the pink, and again you've got that kind of bluey tealy colour, and then like lovely waves of the different colour. Just amazing. Oh, I'm so pleased with these. Can you tell by my voice? And then this is the red, and again that kind of, well, this one's more like an aqua blue, I suppose, very pale aqua blue, going up down here, going into the reds. And then when they've been combined in this bit here, isn't that just lovely? Brilliant textures. And then this is where the paper was already wet, so these were wet on dry. All of these were wet on dry. This was wet on wet. I just look, it just isn't that wonderful? Could be like you're seeing something under a magnifying glass. So just delightful. So on my first play, would I recommend, let me just get everything in shot, would I recommend the Gansai Tambi Granulating Colours? I certainly would. Let's just see if I can get everything in. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will have a play with these on different kinds of paper, and I'll post the results. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.